Hello, welcome all to Anudeep, your YouTube Study Buddy channel. We are going to start with a very interesting lecture series now onwards for the 12th standard students. I know this is a month of December and it's hardly any time for your board exam. So here we are with very important and interesting topic, maths, which will help you. This lecture series will help you to clear your exam easily and score good marks. I know many of you must be entrance exams like NEET and JEE, and you must have not got the chance to look into the syllabus for the 12th. So here we are giving you the helping hand to go through the syllabus contents, and also we will help you to evaluate how much marks each question carries, how to score good marks by preparing through the point of view of your exam. So let us start. So let us start with the few basics. Here, differentiation is nothing but it is a rate of change. Like if when we have a function y is equal to f of x, when we are making some changes in the independent variable x, how it affects the dependent variable y, that is dy dx of y equal to, that is rate of change of x, will be giving you what is the rate change in y. It gives you dy by dx. It is also called f dash of x. So the basic formula for the derivative, if you have a function y is equal to x raised to n, dy by dx is equal to n x raised to n minus 1.
So here are few standard formulas for the derivatives. Like we have written one standard formula x raised to n is equal to n x raised to n minus 1. Similarly, the derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 upon x square. 1 upon x raised to n is equal to minus n upon x raised to n minus 1. Root of x is 1 upon 2 root x and so on. So these are the formulas that you have to learn by heart so that it will be easier for you to solve the problem. So this chart is very much important. So you can practice all these formulas and write without looking at it. Now on screen, these are the rules for the composite function. Like if y is a function of x, that is f of x, and fx is in turn function of g of x. So what we can say, y is a function of f of g of x. So this will be called a composite function. And when you are taking the derivative of the composite function, the rule is you apply the standard rules for the differentiation first, and again as f is a function of g of x, you need to differentiate g of x with respect to x. So in the second point you can say dy by dx is equal to dy by dv into dv by du into du by dx. So this rule help us to solve the problems on the composite function. Now the table on the screen gives you the actual formulas or direct formulas for the composite function, where the rule is explained in the earlier slide. So if you have sine of f of x, first the derivative of sine x is cos x, so it becomes cos of f of x, and again one more additional step for the composite function is you multiply the derivative or the answer by the derivative of f of x. So this rule will be always be applicable when you are solving the problem on the composite functions. There are formulas for the derivatives of standard inverse trigonometric function. Like we know trigonometric functions are sin x cos x, inverse of them will be sin inverse of x cos inverse of x, and when you are defining the derivative function for this inverse function, there is a range of values that x takes for which this derivative exists. So when we are writing sin inverse of x, derivative of sin inverse of x, it is 1 upon root of 1 minus x square, and the condition is mod of x should be less than 1. Also, another condition imposed is x is taking a value between minus 1 and 1, and y is taking the value between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So we need to learn the range where the derivative exists for the inverse trigonometric function when we are attempting the problem on them. So do learn this table by heart. Rules for differentiation. If you have two functions of x like u and v, if they are the functions of x and when you are taking their addition, the rule says y is equal to u plus v, then dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus dv by dx. So simply we can understand that if you have two functions of x, addition and subtraction you can take, it is directly by taking the direct formulas for the derivative. So simply adding their derivative and subtracting their derivative together will be giving you the final answer dy by dx. But if you have two functions in product like y is equal to u into v, then the product rule says it is u dv by dx plus v du by dx. And if you have two functions in division, so you can apply the quotient rule there, which says dy by dx is equal to v du by dx minus u dv by dx whole upon v square. These rules are very helpful when you are solving the problems.
Let us now simplify a few problems. These problems will come for 2 marks in your board exam. Okay, so by applying basic standard rules for differentiation, we can solve these problems. As you know, we need to find out the differentiation. Find dy by dx. This is what is the question. So here we need to find out the dy by dx when y is equal to e raised to tan x. So first we will be differentiating both the sides with respect to x will give you d by dx of y equal to d by dx of e raised to tan x. Now applying the basic formula for e raised to x, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. So what we will be getting here is e raised to tan x, but it is a composite function, so we are multiplying by the derivative of the tan x cube. So what is the derivative of tan x? It is sec square x, and first term was e raised to tan x. This is what is the answer for the derivative of y is equal to e raised to tan x. Let us simplify the second problem. Here, what is given to you? Y is equal to a raised to a log cot x to the base a. So you must be knowing the formula, that we have a formula that if a log of fx to the base a, it is equal to f of x. You can use this formula directly here. So this problem will reduce to y is equal to a raised to simply the cot x. This whole term will reduce to cot x. Now we know that there is a direct or standard formula for a raised to x. And what's the derivative of a raised to x? It is a raised to x into log of a. Again, when you are applying formula here, it is again a composite function. So we have to multiply answer by its derivative. That is a composite function is cot x here. So derivative of cot x. So what do we get? When we differentiate both the side, we get dy by dx equal to a raised to x, that is a raised to cot x into log of a into d by dx of cot x. Now what is the derivative of cot x? This will write, it is minus cosec square x, and this term will be as it is a raised to cot x into log of this. So that is what is the answer for this problem. So let us now simplify this question. This question is from the MCQs from your paper. It is only for 1 mark. So as you know, only it is only 1 mark. So we will not spend more than 2 minutes on this question. So here, what is given to you? It is y is equal to 7 raised to x. So it is of the form of, as soon as you see this, you can relate it to the formula of a raised to x. And what is the derivative of a raised to x? It is a raised to x into log a. Now this is a composite function, so you have to multiply by derivative of x. Here derivative of x is 1. So it will not matter when you are writing this formula. But here when we are applying it, what we are getting? When you differentiate both the sides, you will be getting a raised to x as it is. So 7 raised to x plus 1 by x as it is. Log a, here a is 7. So it will be into log of 7 multiplied by derivative of x plus 1 upon x. Now again, first two terms will be as it is. So it is x raised to x plus 1 by x into log 7 will be as it is. Derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x. So that is what is the answer, and you can select if They have simplified. I can rewrite this bracket at it is x square minus 1 upon x square. First two terms will be as it is. So that is what is the answer from the MCQ. You can look into the MCQ and select the proper one. So today we discuss about differentiation topic from the 12th board exam, which is common for CBSE as well as the HSC board. It is common for all the board, I should say. So we discuss about the meaning of differentiation. In the beginning of the lecture, we discuss about the formulas that we are going to use. So we have given you the formula list that you can prepare. It is from your textbook only. So you can refer to the earlier contents of this lecture series so that you can revise the formulas that we'll be using throughout the different problems that we are going to discuss. So we simply discuss about the problems which carries 2 marks and 1 mark, like in MCQs. So section A and section B, that is what we discuss today. We'll be discussing about the 3 mark and 4 mark question on this topic in the upcoming lecture. So if you find my lecture helpful, please like, comment and share. In comment box, we'll be giving you certain questions that you can attempt and write your answers. So waiting for your answers. Looking forward to you. Stay tuned. Thank you.